All right, and the baseball theme continues. We were talking about the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp game tonight. I'm throwing out the first pitch, the first time I've ever had the opportunity to do so. I'm very excited. It's been a lifetime goal of mine to be able to do something like that, but we need to practice in order so I don't duff it and throw it right into the dirt. You don't want to bounce it over the plate. You also don't want to nuke-la-loosh it and hit Scampy, the Jumbo Shrimp mascot, 5 rows into the stands. So we are practicing. Producer Matt Cerna is here to help us out, and we're just going to play a little catch here in the newsroom, and we're also going to talk about first pitches in history, either not to replicate, and then one at the end that we definitely do want to have the atmosphere of. So, all right, Matt, let's get to practicing here.
I'm not gonna lie, Rich, we kind of did this off screen, and my throws were kind of junior varsity, so bear with me. Hopefully,
it's all about practice. It's all about getting things going, and the mound is going to be a heck of a lot further than we are right now. We're in the newsroom.
Get it across the mound.
We don't necessarily have 60 feet 6 inches, or even above. Get one of those warm-up throws going in.
Got the heat there, Rich. Throwing the heater.
Well, we got to give the people what they want here. Now, I was also thinking, I was talking with Lou Turner on GMJ earlier this week. I was thinking, what if we go like knuckleball for the first pitch? Harness my inner Tim Wakefield, see if we can push that across, go that way.
I like that.
So maybe, we talked earlier about famous first pitches. 50 Cent, the rapper, threw out a first pitch.
Love this video.
Mets game a few years ago.
I've heard of wide left when it comes to field goals, but come on, you can find them in the club. Just hopefully you don't find them on the pitcher's mound because.
That was pretty bad. Pretty terrible. Other bad first pitches throughout history. We're not naming names because the Chicago White Sox have kept her relatively anonymous, but a White Sox employee almost hits the photographer next to her.
That's probably going to be Paul, so try not to hit our guy Paul, Rich.
Now, Paul Bullock, our photographer here within our promotions department, he would probably think it's funny if I do hit him. He's in line with us, is all in it for the jokes. So we come back in here, we're going, now I could go, maybe, do I go underhand, like Jenny Finch style, like fast pitch softball?
Ooh.
See how that goes? Maybe.
Rich, how tall are you?
6'1" and change.
Okay, that's kind of close to Randy Johnson, the big unit. Throw heat, baby. We want to see some heat. So just wind up and just throw some heat, Rich.
Randy Johnson checking in about, what, like 6'10"?
That's all right. 6'10", a couple of Cy Young awards, but who's counting?
Yeah, Hall of Famer. As the Humane Society comes in, we'll have pet tales in just a little bit. Thanks for coming in. We're just playing baseball right now, so hopefully this little pet. Oh, hi, Charlie. Nice to see you. We'll introduce Good Morning Jacksonville to Charlie in a little bit.
The next video, Rich. This one's a good one.
All right, this next video, Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe. Maybe that song got played out, and we have to go to the bullpen on this one.
Let's go to the lefty on this one, Rich. But the next one.
Now, the next video that we're going to show after Carly Rae Jepsen throws this ball into the dirt is arguably the best first pitch in history. This was after 9/11. President George W. Bush throwing out the first pitch during the World Series in New York City. He's wearing a bulletproof vest underneath that jacket, goes right down the plate. That was fantastic. Matt, I'm not going to lie, a little nervous here on GMJ. We're on live TV, so there are thousands of people in Jacksonville who are watching us all the time. But here in the studio, we have limited people physically watching us.
Right.
Any advice as I step in front of a couple thousand people at the Shrimp game?
Have fun, Rich. Have fun. Just let it rip. Let that thing rip. Throw the heat. Throw the heater, baby. Throw the heater. Let it rip. As your producer, I'm so stoked. You got this.
All right, so you heard it from Matt Cerna. Maybe we go the Ricky Vaughn wild thing. I might need to get a haircut before the first pitch. But again, please come out and join us. It's back to school night with the Jumbo Shrimp, so if you bring school supplies, we'll give them to kids in need. We'll also give you a voucher to a future game.
Right here,
and we're back right after this.
Heater.